Good morning to everybody out there. CJ Curry here, back with another Prize Picks video. I've got a couple of different Prize Picks plays that we're going to discuss in today's video. So if you're not subscribed to the channel yet and you're into playing Prize Picks or player props, this is the channel for you. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've turned on all notifications by ringing that bell, and drop a like for me on today's video. Let's aim for more than 299.5 likes. With your support, with your help, I know that you and I can get there. All right, without further ado, if you're not playing on Prize Picks yet, promo code Curry still getting you that 100% instant deposit match on your very first deposit, all the way up to $100, meaning for every dollar that you put in, they're gonna match it dollar for dollar, making your first bet on Prize Picks completely risk-free and on the house. Who doesn't like a free bet? Take advantage of this offer. Go down to the description of today's video. Use that special link that I've left for you down yonder. All right, take a look at these two picks. We got Nikola Jokic of the Denver Nuggets and Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics. It's a smaller slate of NBA games. We're sticking with the stars today. Let's start off with Joker. He's taking on the New York Knicks. And in case you didn't know, the New York Knicks center position is in shambles right now. Obviously, Mitchell Robinson's been out for a number of games at this point. Isaiah Hartenstein is also on the fringe of possibly sitting out today, which would leave young Jericho Sims as the only center in the mix to deal with Nikola Jokic, the monster that is Joker. All right, so let's take a look. Let's make sure this is a plus EV play. We're going to do that by going over here to the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. We don't have to go very far down this list because Joker is sitting right up here toward the top as one of the most optimal plays that you can take right now, according to the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. If you want to get your hands on this tool is a complete game changer if you're playing on Prize Picks or any of the other DFS pick'em sites. There's a link down in the description of today's video that will get you 25% off your very first month. Use code Curry at checkout to save some moolah on your first month of the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. But as you can see here, Nikola Jokic at 19.5 rebounds plus assists gives you about a 54% chance of him going over that line. You're already seeing a sportsbook like FanDuel. They have him listed at 20.5 rebounds and assists, meaning the 19.5 is probably just a little bit too low, and their lines makers, as sharp as they are, think that 20 to 21 rebounds and assists against the Knicks is probably where he lands tonight. So don't be surprised if this gets bumped up to 20 rebounds and assists over on Prize Picks before long. So now that we know it's a plus EV play, let's take a look at some of his hit rates this season. Well, he has been on an absolute tear as of late. He's averaging 21.1 rebounds plus assists per game. Again, his line is just 19.5, and he has what could be a very easy matchup tonight, especially if Hartenstein is out for the New York Knicks. But that's a 61% hit rate, meaning he's gone over 19.5 rebounds and assists in 27 out of 44 games. And he's currently riding a 6-game hit streak in which he has gone over 19.5 rebounds and assists. And he's also hitting 7 out of his last 8 games. So he's definitely showing good form recently, getting the job done at just 19.5 rebounds and assists. So we know it's a plus EV play. We know that the hit rates are good thanks to props.cash. Now let's take a look at a projection. We're going to go over to one of my favorite projection models, which is provided here by Fantasy Labs and their action projection tool. So if we just punch in Jokic's name, guys, you're seeing him projected for 20.1 rebounds and assists, which is more than 19.5, obviously. So for me, over on Prize Picks, I'd be thinking about taking the over on Nikola Jokic at just 19.5 rebounds and assists. Now, if you're looking for a group where we share even more winning picks, this is the group for you. I've got a group set up. It's called the Eyes on the Prize Discord. It's set up through Dub Club. So you would join Dub Club, you connect your Dub Club account to your Discord account, and then you get access to all the private channels and all the fun that we're having over in the Eyes on the Prize Discord. It's just 67 cents per day. It helps support the content that I produce here on YouTube. Plus, you get access, as I mentioned, to a kick butt community of like-minded individuals who are sharing their favorite picks, plays, and parlays each and every day. So if that sounds interesting to you, check out the pinned comment down in the comments section below. We've hit 5 out of 6 plays in the last 3 days. We're going for 6 out of 6. It's going to happen. It's not a matter of if, but when, all right? It's definitely going to happen here soon. And I would love it if you won more together with me on Dub Club. All right. Let's get into our second play. Jason Tatum, 12.5 rebounds and assists. Is this a plus EV play? Well, you bet your bottom dollar it is, because if I'm playing it, it's definitely a plus EV play. So we're going to plug in Tatum's name here. And when we look at the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, Tatum's got about a 53 to 54% chance of going over 12.5 rebounds and assists, taking on the Miami Heat tonight. This is going to be one of the must-see TV games that you're going to want to watch if you're a basketball fan. Now, when you take a look at where he's at on all these different sports books, he's at 12.5 rebounds and assists on pretty much every book right now. You're seeing some good juice here. Minus 145 betting favorite to go over on DraftKings. Minus 130 betting favorite to go over on FanDuel. Minus 133 betting favorite to go over on Caesars. So the juice is loose on the over here. They do think Jason Tatum's going to go over 12.5 rebounds and assists. And I have to say that I tend to agree. Here's why. Over here on props.cash, when you take a look at the games that Jason Tatum has played this season, with Kristaps Porzingis, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, and Derek White in the starting lineup, you're left with a total of 22 games. Now, 16 out of those 22 games, Jason Tatum has gone over 12.5 rebounds and assists. That is a whopping 73% hit rate, averaging 13.5 rebounds and assists per game. So Tatum has done a really good job at clearing 12.5 rebounds and assists. Now, with that aforementioned group of players in the mix for Boston against the Miami Heat this season, Tatum has gone over one time against Miami, recording 13 rebounds and assists against the Heat. Now, that was all the way back in October 27th. But take a look here. When we go and look at some of the historical hit rates, head-to-head, Tatum versus the Heat, well, my boy has done a really good job at going over 12.5 rebounds and assists in previous matchups versus the Heat. Now, a lot of these are going to come from last season, playoff games, etc. But you can see here that head-to-head, he's averaging 15.2 rebounds and assists versus the Miami Heat. That's a 9 out of 12 hit rate, 75%. So Tatum has done a really good job when it comes to playing Miami and clearing his rebounds and assists line. Now, we know it's a plus EV play. The hit rates are good overall. The hit rates are good in head-to-head matchups. Let's take a look at a projection. We're going to go back over to Fantasy Labs and just type in Jason Tatum's name. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. He's projected for 12.7 rebounds and assists. So that's a healthy projection, closer to 13 than it is 12. So hopefully Tatum finds those 13 rebounds and assists for us today. So for me, I'd be taking the over on Jason Tatum. You can make this a 2-pick power play. You could add these 2 picks to 4 or 3 picks of your own. Go for a 10x or a 25x payout. Play them however you'd like to play them. Hopefully both of these picks end up hitting, and hopefully both of these picks find you well. I appreciate all the love and support. And once again, think about subscribing and hitting that like button for me on your way out. We'll be back very soon with another PrizePicks video. Good luck on all your picks, plays, and parlays. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.